going on, guys? Ed back with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to be covering the topic that's been a debate for many years. What is better? Is it better to lift heavyweight and low reps, or is it better to go lightweight, very high reps? What's better? I don't know. Stay tuned, find out the video. So if you're ready, sit back and enjoy the vlog. Peace. What's going on, guys? So I'm going to be taking you guys through different exercises. I'm going to be taking you through compound movements, which are bigger exercises, and accessory movements, which are smaller exercises. So first, I'm going to be showing you the dumbbell curls. So this is a small accessory movement. You shouldn't be swinging. So you can see I'm controlling here, and then you can see a bad example of ego lifting. So this is what not to do. This is a very easy exercise to control. You shouldn't be using momentum here. So see how I'm swinging excessively. This is a complete waste of time, guys. Okay, so don't do this. Next, I'm going to be going into a dumbbell shoulder press example. So you can see I'm dropping the weight, but I'm doing full range of motion. I'm controlling the whole way through the exercises. I'm not speeding it up, I'm not slowing it down, I'm not doing half reps. I'm just keeping the whole exercise clean, nice and smooth, and that's what you want to get the most out of the actual exercise. Now, the next one is going to be an example of the same one, but I'm going to be using my ego lifting technique, which is going to be basically half reps. It's too heavy, as you can see here. I'm not getting the full range of motion. This is basically useless. Don't make this mistake. Drop your ego, do correct form. Now, we're going to go into compound movement. So this is going to be a deadlift. So here is an example where you can do actually low reps, heavy weight. So when you're doing compound movements, you don't have to go very fast. You can use a lot of weight to really control the movement, about, even up to 5 to even maybe 8 reps. You don't have to go at that high. But if you're going more of a hypertrophy phase or more of a muscular endurance, using the same exercise of the deadlift, then you can see here I dropped the weight by a lot and I'm just repping it out. This would be more of a CrossFit perhaps type of style, as many reps as possible. I'm not worried about lifting as much weight. I'm not worried about anything else. My focus is only lift all the weight and lift it as fast as I can. Next, we're going to be going into a bench press. So this movement is going to be very, very crucial. This is an example of not necessarily what to do. I'm going too fast here and it's too light. This is another compound movement. So compound movements, you can go fast. The lat pull down is another example of a movement where you want to really control it. You want to contract the back. You want to really extend the lats, come back and squeeze at the bottom. You don't want to go too heavy. If you do, you're going to start swinging. So this is going to be an example of a bad form. You're swinging, you're not using anything, completely waste of time. Don't do this. All right, guys. So the first thing you need to know to see what training style you should be doing, low reps, heavyweight, lightweight, high reps, is you have to figure out what is your goal. So is your goal, is it powerlifting? Is it hypertrophy, like more bodybuilding style? Is it CrossFit? What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish when you're training at the gym? Because depending on that, that's going to make a really, really big difference as far as how you're going to structure your program. And now, here's the thing. You have to know that there's never a one right way to do everything. Like I said, it's situation depending on your goal. So we're gonna jump into the first one, all right? So I would recommend like the 1 to 5 range rep, because when you're doing a powerlifting competition, you're gonna just probably have to do like a 1 rep max or whatever that total weight the requirement is. But I do know that they're not looking for the contraction. They're not looking for how you look physically. They don't care about, the muscle development. It's not a competition like a bodybuilding show. It's just purely powerlifting. So if that's your goal, then how you should be structuring your workout is big compound movements like the deadlift, the squat, and the bench press. Those are going to probably be the main 3 that they require you at the powerlifting meet. And try to just work your way, try to lift as heavy as you can and just progress every single week. And if that's your goal, then that's what you're going to have to do. You're not going to be going for high reps, because that's not what your training style is. If you're shooting more for a bodybuilding style, which is the one that I do, so stay tuned. All right, guys, so if you're doing more of a bodybuilding style, more like a hypertrophy phase, you want that round shoulders, you want that nice aesthetic physique, then your training style is going to be a little bit different. You're not going to just focus on low reps, heavy weight, because you're not going to do a show based on how much weight you lift. It's going to be a show based on how you look physically without a shirt. So what I'm going to recommend for those that want to do bodybuilding, kind of that style, you should be sticking around the 6 to 12 range, because you can target a little bit of the heavy side on like those big compound movements like the bench press, the squat, and the deadlift, and you can also target the high reps range side for like the accessory movements like the bicep curl, the leg press, leg curl, small movements that don't require a lot of load to be able to just do the actual exercise. But that's what I'm going to recommend for all of you. Just like strength training has its own little way of training, bodybuilding has its own way also, so you should be focusing on the contraction, the mind to muscle connection. You know, you shouldn't be focusing on just lifting the most amount of weight possible, because you're not working out for strength, you're working out for hypertrophy. So what I recommend, drop your ego and really focus on the contraction, really focus on growing, pumping the muscle, putting some blood into the muscle, feel the muscle work, and you're gonna start seeing some amazing results. Now we're gonna be going into the third one, which is gonna be endurance, more of a CrossFit style, so stay tuned. What's up, guys? Guess what I have? Oh, what a surprise, 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 right? My caffeine of the day, of course. So, all right, guys, so the last one, it's gonna be basically those that are trying to work out for muscular endurance. So that's gonna be like CrossFitters. So CrossFitters, if you guys don't really know what that is basically people that just do typically workouts of the day, watts, and they just try to do as many reps as possible within the given time. So they don't have a rep range. They're not doing heavyweight, low reps. They're not counting their weight. They're not really doing all that stuff. They're really focusing how much reps, how many reps can they do within a certain amount of time. So they're doing like probably 20, 30 plus reps. So that's where their main goal is. So like I told you guys, everyone has different goals, so depending on what that is, it's gonna be very, very different. But here's the reality of it. You guys ready for this? You guys ready? You guys ready? How should you train though? Like at the end of the day, how can you get the best benefit of everything? And here's the reality of it. You should train in all rep ranges. So even though it is very, very useful and very, very important to know how to train, how much weight to put at what, right? It's also very important to train doing different rep ranges. So you should be also sprinkling a little bit of strength, a little bit of hypertrophy, and a little bit of muscular endurance throughout your whole workout, because then you get the best of both worlds. Even if you're not doing a powerlifting competition, even if you're not going for bodybuilding, even if you're not going for CrossFit, it's good to implement those different rep ranges when needed, because then your body's gonna be a machine. But here's also the reality of it, guys. Let's go on a little walk. Let's go on a little walk. Your training style doesn't matter if your diet is not intact. Because people always ask me, Eric, well, I'm trying to bulk and I just want to lift heavy. Yeah. Guys, your training style should not matter if you're trying to bulk or if you're trying to cut. It should not matter. What should matter if you're trying to bulk or cut is your diet. Newsflash, if that should be the only priority and the only thing that should change calories wise if you're gonna be gaining weight, trying to bulk, whatever, trying to cut down for the summer, being a caloric deficit. That's it. Your training style is not going to determine whether you gain weight or lose weight. It's going to determine based on like your strength. Like I said, like if it's strength, low reps, muscle development and size, hypertrophy, and muscular endurance, high reps, more like CrossFit style. That's it. Bulking or cutting, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, guys, what really matters is your diet. So I really hope that this video will shed some light and can actually help you guys understand that stop trying to just do one or the other. Do all of it. Do both. Experiment with your body. And if you like something, stick to that. And then just focus on your calories as far as how much you should be eating, as far as dieting, where you want to bulk or you want to cut down. So I really hope this helps, because I was misled. I didn't really know much before when I just started. So I really hope that this information helps a lot of you, helps a lot of people out there. Thank you so much for watching my videos. All of you guys support me. If you stuck until the end, like I said, I appreciate you, because not everybody does that. So thank you so much, guys, for watching the whole video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Wait, hold on. Subscribe. I forgot to say that. Hold on. Subscribe, like the video. If you find it informative, you should have, because I always do my research before I start, like I said, so I don't just want to half-ass the videos. I don't just want to give you guys some BS information. I do try to do my best to provide some good quality, educative, and research and content. So subscribe, like the video right freaking now. All right, see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Peace.